And for today's video, we will be having a tutorial video on how to solve the mathematics of investment with 3 different topics. First is the simple interest, second is ordinary annuity, and the last one is perpetuities. So let's get started. First guys, let's define interest. And I know we are all familiar about the word interest. It is the payment for the use of borrowed money. And in simple interest, it is the annual percentage of a loan amount that must be paid to the lender in addition to the principal amount of the loan, or it is defined as the product of principal, rate, and time. So this is the formula on how to solve simple interest. I is equals to PRT, which means I is the simple interest in pesos, P is the principal in pesos, R is the rate or percent of the principal which is to be paid per unit of time, and T is the unit of time usually expressed in years of fractional parts of a year. Other formulas that can be derived are P is equals to I over RT, R is equals to I over PT, and T equals to I over PR. And you can use this formula based on a given problem. And this is the final amount formula. F is equals to P plus I, and I is equals to F minus P. And to better understand this discussion, let's have an example. Avi invests 10,000 in a saving account at an annual interest rate of 5% for 3 years. A. How much money did he earn in interest? B. What is the total value of his savings account at this point? So this is the solution. We use the formula I is equals to PRT. So the principal here is 10,000 and the rate is 5% but in a decimal form, and 5% divided by 100 is 0.05, and the time here is 3 years. So you'll just have to multiply 10,000 times 0.05 times 3, and this is the answer, 1,500. And that is the money he earned in interest. So now let's solve for the final amount. This is the formula. F is equals to principal plus interest. You'll just simply add the 10,000 and the 1,500. So this is the final answer, 11,500. For our second topic, let's discuss ordinary annuity. But first, let me define what is annuity. It is a series of periodic payments, usually equal and made at regular intervals of time. For example, installment payments and monthly rents. Payment interval or PI. It is the period of time between consecutive payments. Term of annuity. It is the time from the beginning of the first payment interval to the end of the last payment interval, which is monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, and annually. Kinds of annuity certain. Simple annuity. It is an annuity whose interest conversion period or M is equal or the same as the payment interval or PI. M is equals to PI. General annuity. An annuity whose interest conversion period or M is unequal or not the same as the payment interval or PI. But in this solving matter, we will just focus on the simple annuity. There are 3 classifications of simple annuity: the ordinary annuity, annuity due, and deferred annuity. But we will just be focusing on the ordinary annuity. An annuity in which the periodic payments or R is made at the end of each payment interval. And these are the notations. This is the formula on how to solve the amount and present value of ordinary annuity. S is equals to RS and angle I, and when you use this formula, the table that you're going to use is table 5. The second formula is A equals RA and angle I, and you'll need to use the table 6 for this formula. And this is the table of values looks like. And we need this table of values because we can't come up with the answer without this. So let's have an example. Find the amount and present value of 500 payable every 3 months for 6 years and 6 months if money is worth 7%, M equals 4. So this is the given. R is equals to 500, rate is 7%, M or number of conversion period per year is 4, and the time is 6 years and 6 months. I is equals to R divided by M, which is the 7% divided by 4, and the result is 1 3/4%. And the N is T times M, which is 6 years and 6 months divided by 4, and the answer is 26. So this is the solution. S is equals to RS and angle I. So the RS here is the 500 and the N is the 26, angled by 1 3/4%. And the answer for this 26 angle I and 3/4% is you'll just have to find it on the table 5. So this is the answer, 32.570440. So you just have to S equals 500 multiplied to 32.570440, and the answer is 16,285.22. And this is the solution for A. A is equals to RA and angle I. And the way of solving in this, so this is the solution for A. Same process of solving, but the difference is you'll find the answer on the 26 angle I and 3/4% on the table 6. So A is equals to 500 multiplied by 20.745732, and the answer is 10,372.87. For our last topic, it is the perpetuities. A perpetuity is a series of periodic payments that are intended to run indefinitely. There are two types of perpetuities. It is the simple perpetuity and the general perpetuity. But in this video, we will just focus on the simple perpetuity. So what is simple perpetuity? Its payment period or periodic interval is the same as the conversion or compounding period. So this is the formula in simple perpetuity. A per is equals to R divided by I, where A per is equals to present value of a perpetuity, and R is the periodic payment and I is the periodic rate, or R divided by M. Let's have an example. If the interest rate is 5.5% compounded quarterly, find the present value of a perpetuity that pays $8.50 at the end of each 3 months. Given R is equals to $8.50, M is equals to 4, rate is equals to 5.5%, and the I is 5.5% divided by 4, and the answer is 1 3/8%. Divided by 100 to convert it into decimal form, and the answer is 0.01375. So this is the solution. A per is equals to R divided by I, which is 850 divided by 0.01375, and the final answer is 61,818.18.